And number 10, Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman starred in which 80s iconic film about an autistic man and his brother? It was Rain Man. Number 8, the former name of this chocolate, it's Marathon. So Marathon is the answer we were looking for. If you put Snickers, you are wrong. Number 9, name the country, that is Russia, so that is the Kremlin in Russia. And number 10, these type of road signs typically give orders, warnings, or directions. It was warnings. Right, so round, I'll read these out while that part of my screen's frozen, so I can't get onto it. Movies, number 1, the 2019 Danny Boyle film Yesterday was based on the music of which band? It was The Beatles. Number 2, Moonlight won the 2017 Oscar for Best Film, but which movie was incorrectly revealed as the winner? It was La La Land. Number 3, sorry, let me just. I think I've got it back. Maybe not. Yeah, number 3, which actor links the following? The Has Fallen series, so London Has Fallen, Angel Has Fallen, White House, Geostorm and 300. It was Gerard Butler. Number 4, Emma Watson starred in which Disney live action adaptation in 2017? It was Beauty and the Beast. Number 5, who played Erin Brockovich? It was Julia Roberts. Number 6, complete the Jim Carrey movie title, Eternal Sunshine of a what? It was Spotless Mind. Number 7, in which fantasy movie series would you find Elijah Wood, Ian McKellen, Liv Tyler, Cate Blanchett, and Orlando Bloom? It's Lord of the Rings. Number 8, which 1996 Tom Hanks film was set in Cold Mountain Penitentiary? It was The Green Mile. The Green Mile. Number 9, Gwyneth Paltrow stars in which Jules storyline film showing what would have happened if she made her London Underground train? It was Sliding Doors. And number 10, Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman starred in which 80s iconic film about an autistic man and his brother? It was Rain Man. So sport and leisure, number 1, F1 legend Ayrton Senna was from which country? It was Brazil. Number 2, in which game might you use a move castling? It was chess. Excuse me. Number 3, with which sport would you associate Tom Daley? It's diving. Number 4, which sport has a playing area of 60 foot long and just 41.5 inches wide? It is 10-pin bowling. Number 5, what number is opposite 20 on a dartboard? It's the number 3. Number 6, which game would you use a mallet to knock plastic balls through hoops? It is croquet. Number 7, in which race do competitors pass under Hammersmith and Barnes bridges? It's the boat race. I've lost my thing. Boat race. Number 8, which card game might you make a meld? You can have rummy or canasta. Number 9, Ascot, Epsom and Aintree are synonymous with which sport? It's horse racing. And finally, number 10, which board game do you call out coordinates in the hope of getting a hit and avoiding a miss? It is battleships. Okay, so I'll give you a minute there just to top your scores up while I try and get this one back up and sorted. Dun, dun, dun. Animal was Lassie. The name of so unfortunately slides aren't going to be on screen for the last 2 rounds while we try and get this sorted. If we can get it back to life quicker, then we will do. So unfortunately you'll can't have me on mute. You have got the closed captions as well, and yeah, let us know. So right, yeah, okay, right. So connections round then. 9 questions as always. What links them for number 10? Here we go. So, number 1. What is produced by bees? So, what is produced by bees? I'm going to try and reset and try and shut down a load of things that are open in the background. Number 2, what was the name of the player that lifted the World Cup in 1966? So what was the name of the player that lifted the World Cup in 1966? We might be back. Bear with me one sec. Don't forget, obviously, the questions. If you do need to read any of the questions, they do go up onto social media, as always, in the break. So if you do miss any of these, they'll be up on there. Number 3, what was the name of Daniel Patrick Carroll's drag persona? So what was the name of Daniel Patrick Carroll's drag persona? Number 4, what type of animal was Lassie? Hey, there we go. I'm back. Right. That one. That one. There we go. So what type of animal was Lassie? And Michael, working feverishly in the background, has got us back on. Number 5, what was the name of the twins who used breadcrumbs to find their way home? And I can't spell. Finds their way home. What was the name of the twins who used breadcrumbs to find their way home? Number 7, who rode naked through Coventry? Some of you have got the connection quite early on. Well played to you, if you did. I thought it was quite tricky tonight. So well done if you have already, or if you think you've already got the connection. Have you? That's the question. Number 7. Don't do it to me again. Right, it's frozen on me again. Number 7. What is the name of the sweet pie traditionally eaten at Christmas? So what is the name of the sweet pie traditionally eaten at Christmas? Number 8, Braeburn, Pink Lady, and Royal Gala are all types of what? So Braeburn, Pink Lady, and Royal Gala are all types of what? Number 9, who went up the hill to fetch pails of water? So who went up the hill to fetch pails of water? Train. So finally, number 10. What links all of those answers together? So what links all of those answers together? Do you know, it wouldn't be one of my quizzes without some kind of technical issue. And do you know what? Right? If ever there was some weird world where someone says, oh, do you know what, Jay, we'd like to put your quiz, I'd have to build these kind of errors into it. Otherwise, you'll all think that it's not the same quiz that you used to. You'd have to make sure, you know, turning microphones on and off and making sure cameras freeze. Okay, right. Your final 10. Remember, they are all up on social media in the break if you want, if you need to go back through any of them or if you want to read them. So they are up on our social media in the break. General knowledge, 10 to go. Number 1. According to the marketing slogan, what is the best a man can get? So according to the marketing slogan, what is the best a man can get? Number 2, Neptune was the Roman god of where? So Neptune was the Roman god of where? Number 3, true or false? You have to pay a toll to cross the M4 Severn Bridge into Wales. So Severn Bridge into marketing up on the errors into it. Otherwise, you. Okay, right. Your final 10. Remember, they are all up on social media in the break. If you want, if you need to go back through any of them, or if you want to read them, so they are up on our social media in the break. General knowledge, 10 to go. Number 1. According to the marketing slogan, what is the best a man can get? So according to the marketing slogan, what is the best a man can get? Number 2, Neptune was the Roman god of where? So Neptune was the Roman god of where? Number 3, true or false? You have to pay a toll to cross the M4 Severn Bridge into Wales. So true or false? You have to pay a toll to cross the M4 Severn Bridge into Wales. Number 4, the Stasi were the secret police in which country? So the Stasi were the secret police in which country? Number 5, what does DC stand for in DC Comics and Universe? So Batman, etc. What does DC stand for in DC Comics and DC Universe? Number 6, China is the 4th largest country in the world, but how many time zones does it cover? So China is the 4th largest country in the world, but how many time zones does it cover? Number 7, what is the name of the former Royal Navy ship moored near Tower Bridge? So what is the name of the... nearly gave it away then. What is the name of the former Royal Navy ship moored near Tower Bridge? Number 8, multiple choice for you. In which year was the MOT test introduced? Was it 1950, 1960, or 1970? So in which year was the MOT test introduced? The 50s, the 60s, 1950, 1960, or 1970? friend Roy is a service advisor. If you don't get that, Roy. Number 9, which landmark is Traitor's Gate synonymous with? So which landmark is Traitor's Gate synonymous with? And finally, number 10, what does the Y stand for in YMCA? So what does the Y stand for in YMCA? Take a short break then, so you can get those pieces. Confer with your teams, etc. I was just going to talk for a couple of minutes, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the break screen up today evening, and then putting them up on our social media probably Sunday, I think. So yeah, because it's a bespoke intro and on Saturday. Who's won that quiz, etc. So yeah, really looking forward to that. It's good fun. Yeah. So I'm going to give you another couple of minutes anyway. And then 8 o'clock, there's some breaks built in at various points for me to take a breather. Someone said, about eating food and stuff. I'll be back on screen. So as long as the subtitles can understand me, you'll still potentially have the questions on screen, so everyone can get involved. And there will be some things to this. And I don't want people coming along going, "Well, we've heard these," that they're also going to be. I was thinking a long time. Okie dokie, right, so this is on, so let's go like that, let's go like that, let's go like that, let's put that there, and we should be good. Okay, so number 1, what is produced by bees? It is honey. Number 2, what was the name of the player that lifted the World Cup in 1966? It was Bobby Moore. Oh, I went too quick. Number 3 was, what was the name of Daniel Patrick Carroll's drag persona? It was Danny LaRue. Sorry, I clicked too quick. And then number 4, what type of animal was Lassie? It was a dog. Lassie was a dog. Not it, she was a dog. Number 5, what was the name of the twins who used breadcrumbs to find their way home? It was Hansel and Gretel. Number 6, who rode naked through Coventry? It was Lady Godiva. Number 7, what is the name of the sweet pie traditionally eaten at Christmas? I'm going to put myself back up. What was the name of the sweet pie traditionally eaten at Christmas? It's mince pies. Number 8, Braeburn, Pink Lady, and Royal Gala are all types of what? They are apples. Number 9, who went up the hill to fetch pails of water? It was Jack and Jill. And finally, number 10 then, what links them all together? It was Cockney rhyming slang. So you had obviously Bees and Honey for money, Bobby Moore, which is a score, Danny LaRue, I can't remember what that was, Danny LaRue Clue maybe. Number 4, Lassie, Dog and Bone, so dog was the answer, but Dog and Bone. Number 5, Hansel and Gretel, Kettle. Number 6, Lady Godiva, Fiver. Can I borrow a Lady Godiva? I remember saying that many years ago. Number 7, mince pies for eyes. Number 8, apples and pears, stairs. And number 9, Jack and Jill. So your final round then was general knowledge. Number 1, according to the marketing slogans, what is the best a man can get? It's Gillette. If you have different answers to that, that is all down to you. This has caught up a little bit, so I'm just going to put them through. Number 2, Neptune was the Roman god of where? It's the sea. Number 3, true or false? You have to pay a toll to cross the M47 bridge into Wales. It's false. You used to have to pay to go across, and now you don't. I think it was 2018 they stopped it. They stopped the toll on there. Number 4, the Stasi were the secret police in which country? There is only one answer I'm going to accept on this, and it is East Germany. It's not West Germany, it's not Germany, it's East Germany. They were the secret police, and they were disbanded in 1990 when the wall came down. Number 5, what does DC stand for in DC Comics and the DC Universe? It is Detective Comics. Number 6, China is the 4th largest country in the world, but how many time zones does it cover? It's only the one. Russia's massive, and that covers about 4 or 5 different time zones, but China, only the one. Number 7, what is the name of the former Royal Navy ship moored near Tower Bridge? It is HMS Belfast. Number 8, in which year was the MOT test introduced? 1950, 1960 or 1970? It was 1960. Number 9, which landmark is Traitor's Gate synonymous with? It's Tower of London. And finally, number 10, what does the Y stand for in YMCA? It is young. YMCA. Probably done that the wrong way around. Okay, right. Just making